friends, this is Ponniyin Selvan, episode 22. In last week's episode, we saw Vandiyathevan sped away from Senthan Amuthan's house after delivering Kandamaran to safety. We also saw Nambi reporting a variety of news to Sembi and Madhevi. Let's watch what happens next. After finishing his meeting with Sembi and Madhevi, Nambi started walking towards Princess Kundavai's private quarters. While walking in the streets, he again saw the street theatre artists who have now started performing the story of Krishna Leela. They were dressed as Lord Krishna, Balarama, Vasudeva, etc. The play was halfway, and a person dressed as Kamsan was putting on quite an exaggerated performance. He was jumping, flipping, dancing, swishing and swashing his fake sword. His dialogues were so funny and riveting that the audience were completely captivated. Even the people going about their work stopped to watch the performance, as did Nambi. Kamsan said, "Krishna, you little boy, coming to break your head in half. Next will be your brother's head, and then your father's head, and next will be the stout guy's head," said Kamsan, pointing his spear at Nambi. It's quite common for street performers to do improv and interact with the audience, but Nambi is not the one to take mockery easily. His hands gripped on his stick ready to attack the actor playing Kamsan. But everyone was interrupted by the royal messenger's drums. He loudly announced the following message. "Hereby, we wish to inform the people of Palayarai that a spy has escaped from Tanjavur and infiltrated our town. If anybody knows his whereabouts, please come forward and you will be generously rewarded. Severe consequences will follow anybody who aids the spy in any way. It's the Purvetarier's order." After the end of the announcement, all the entertainments stopped and everyone scattered to return home. Nambi heard a few people muttering under their breath, "Yeah, right. The whole Tanjavur is under their control, and they want us to believe that a spy entered and left their place alive. They just call anyone who doesn't bow down to them as a spy." The people seem to hate Purvetariers and not trust them in general because they were the ones who forced King Sundara Cholar to leave Palayarai to stay in Tanjavur. Another reason is because the Purvetariers have refused to send food and other supplies to Arunmozhivarma's army in Ceylon, who were mainly men from Palayarai. Good Lord, where is this country headed? Wondered Nambi, and started walking towards Kundavai's private quarters. When Nambi reached Kundavai's private quarters, everyone were relaxing in the garden. Kundavai's friends were playing games and giggling, but Kundavai and Vanati did not join them. They were sitting in the ends of a swing, looking dejected. While Vanati was pining for her prince ashore, Kundavai was anxious and restless. The reason for our prince's anxiety was the royal messenger's announcement she heard earlier. Although the spy they informed about was not related to her in any way, it still made Kundavai feel very disturbed. One of her friends ran to her to inform of Nambi's arrival to see her. "Please let him in," said Kundavai, and rushed to meet him. Nambi and Kundavai met in the meeting hall. Nambi said his salutes and Kundavai jumped right in. "Long time, Nambi. Was it a longer trip than usual?" "Oh yes. Pilgrimage is my life's main purpose. But hearing informations on the way and passing it to the relevant authorities is just good sense. My contribution to this kingdom that groomed me," said Nambi. "Okay, tell me then, what are the people talking about these days?" asked Kundavai. "Mostly known stories only. People are worried about the king's health. The shooting star in the night sky isn't helping anyone's panic. People think it's a bad omen. But one thing, people with one mind love for our two princes wholeheartedly. What else? What else? Everyone is eagerly waiting for Princess Kundavai's wedding, said Nambi. But he noticed Kundavai's face drop. So he continued. But I tell everyone that a man hasn't been born yet for our Princess Kundavai. Kundavai sighed. Oof, then I guess I should raise him myself. Anyway, moving on. What happened to your sister? Does she still want to become like Andal? Asked Kundavai. Nambi replied, Why do you even bring up her topic? She has been avoiding me ever since she became the Pazhuvur's princess. Have the Pazhuvettariyas imprisoned her, or has she imprisoned them? I really can't guess. The talk of Pazhuvettariyas reminded Kundavai about the announcement that she heard. Thirumalai, did you hear the announcement made few minutes ago? Do you by any chance know who they are calling as the spy? Asked Kundavai. I am not very sure, but I doubt it's that guy who came all the way from Kanjipuram. He said that he was bringing letters to the king from Prince Aditya Karikalar. I saw him twice, in Kadambur and Kollidakarai, said Nambi. What? In Kollidakarai? How does he look? Asked Kundavai. Oh, I just remembered. When I went to meet the astrologer, he said that the guy barged in during your session. It's the same guy, said Nambi, and the anxiousness she felt over the announcement quadrupled. Kundavai said, Thirumalai, if you see him next time, Nambi interrupted saying, We'll definitely get him caught to the gods. No, you won't. Not on your life. Can you please bring him to me straight? Asked Kundavai. Nambi said, Sure. But if my prediction is right, I think he will find you himself. After that, Nambi said his byes and left Kundavai's chambers. Nambi was quite tired after his long journey. He wished to eat to his heart's content and sleep a full night's sleep. So he set straight to his brother's house in Palayarai. Isana Sivapattar worked as a priest in one of the Shivan temples, and his house was right behind it. Going through the temple was the shortest way to his brother's house, and that is the only reason Nambi would ever set foot inside a Shivan temple. When he reached the temple, he saw the entire cast of the street drama standing inside the temple. Nambi stepped in while looking for the guy who played Kamsan, but a voice echoed from inside the temple. Stop right there, said Isana Sivapattar, running towards Nambi with a fury on his face. Do not take a single step inside the temple. After speaking badly about Lord Shiva in front of Sambi and Madevi, how dare you enter the temple now? Asked Isana Sivapattar. What's new in this? Why are you suddenly furious? Asked back Nambi. Just because I tolerate it sometimes doesn't mean I will every time, replied Isana Sivapattar. I don't want to see your face around these parts ever again, said he and closed the temple gates on his face. Why is he acting so weird? Something doesn't feel right, thought Nambi suspiciously. He decided to broach the subject again later and took the longer route to his brother's home. Nambi's sister-in-law was always kind to him. She loves his wit and enjoys his company. She served him a feast while laughing at his stories, and after the meal, he slept on the porch. As he was drifting off, his mind rewinded the scene he witnessed the previous night. He saw a horse speeding past him and a few guards chasing after it with spears in their hands. A young man around the age of 15 or 16 was tied up with the horse, and Nambi was perplexed. When a guard decided to aim his spear at the rider, another guard stopped him. Nambi realized that they want to capture the rider alive within a few yards, The horse tripped on the roots of a tree and the guards captured the young man. The guards' faces were disappointed. They questioned him, which Nambi heard some of it. Where is he? Tell us, or we will kill you. He fell into the river while I was riding. The currents dragged him in. Nambi couldn't guess what was that all about. But now, after hearing the announcement, he could guess. Then his thoughts drifted to the actor who played Kamsan. And Nambi thought the physic and the voice felt very familiar. Bang! Opened the door loudly and Isana Sivabhattar entered the house in a huff. How dare you come here when I specifically told you not to? Get up and get lost, yelled Shivabhattar. But Nambi acted like he was deep asleep. Shivabhattar's wife came running and asked what the ruckus was all about. Shivabhattar narrated Nambi's quip about Lord Shiva, but his wife said, "What's new in that?" Shivabhattar gave up and left angrily. Nambi slept the whole night and woke up the next morning to a still angry brother. This is the last time I want to see you here. Do not step inside this house or this town ever again, shouted Isana Sivabhattar and stormed out the room. After several minutes, when Nambi was ready to leave, Sivabhattar came again to Nambi and said in a calmer voice, "Very sorry, dear brother. I was too harsh with you. If I ever talk about Lord Vishnu, wouldn't that hurt you? It's the same for me too. Now you stay right here. Don't go anywhere. I will go finish the midday ritual and be back quickly. Till then, stay right there, okay?" A little while back, Shivabhattar wanted to quickly get rid of him. Now, he doesn't want him to leave the house at all. Nambi felt something fishy and decided to follow him. Shivabhattar, as he said, did reach the temple, but unlike what he said, he did not do the midday ritual. What else do you think Isana Sivabhattar is up to? Let's wait and watch in the next episode of Ponniyin Selvan by Kadhatellaporom channel. Hi viewers, you have been asking us to share our artist Muthu sir's other works too. We have shared the link to his Instagram page in the description below. Kindly follow his page to enjoy some of his other stunning artworks. Bye bye friends.